Back in the mid-1990s, when the internet first started to gain popularity, it was wonderful. Because it was only used by tech-obsessed weirdos, and they were happy to sit at home with their dial-up modems, waiting 45 minutes to download a grainy picture of a pair of tits. And that meant the rest of us could go out without the fear of bumping into them. Whereas now, the reverse is largely true, because in these strange times in which we're living, most of us are sat at home staring at the internet, whereas the nut jobs are out congregating, insisting that face masks are a form of oppression and that 5G is a mind control device. But that doesn't mean the strangeness of the internet has gone away. In fact, since the whole COVID thing began, one YouTube channel has seen a huge spike in views. It's called Therian Subliminals. That's Therian, meaning mammal, and subliminal, meaning below the threshold of conscious awareness. Subliminal messages are commonly used in hypnosis. They've also been experimented with in advertising, and the idea is to insert an image, text, or dialogue in such a way that the audience doesn't consciously notice it. So what's drawing people to this channel? Well, Therian Subliminals claims that by listening to its audio tracks and repeating its mantras, users will be able to transform into different types of animals. That's basically the plot for the short-lived 80s action series Manimal. And if you haven't seen it, don't bother, it was shit. So what should people who subscribe to this channel be able to do? So once someone has mastered transforming into a wolf, they should expect increased speed and agility, the ability to communicate with wolves, foxes and dogs, full colour vision in wolf form, which is useful because wolves see in black and white, and in human form, increased hearing and smell. You can change into a wolf instantly at any time, and that's useful. None of that pesky waiting for the full moon like werewolves have to do. In the comments for this subliminal track, there's a link to a video from a young lady who claims to show herself changing into wolf form whilst remaining outwardly human. So essentially, running around on all fours, stopping just short of shitting in the corner. At best, she's an irritating drama student. At worst, she's fucking mental. Then there's another comment. When I listen to the subliminal, my stomach tightens into knots. Tightens. Or maybe you'd prefer to be able to transform into a cat. That includes clothes disappear and reappear at will. That's useful, I'd use that just taking a bath. Be a normal-sized or human-sized cat. That would make the news, wouldn't it? A 6'6" cat walking around. Instantly learn all fighting styles. Recover quickly from wounds, even when fatal. Then in capitals it says, do not injure yourself. Not the most convincing disclaimer. Prolonged life expectancy. Don't cats generally live between 15 and 20 years, or much less if you live near a main road? And my favourite, instantly detect when people are lying. Now I have to say, if there's someone constantly listening to a track on YouTube because someone's told them it will help them turn into a cat, they need to reevaluate their understanding of the word lying. Their bullshit detector is already fucked. Or how about becoming an eagle? Transform instantly into any... You know what? An eagle isn't even a fucking mammal. In fact, if you're watching this and you believe any of this to be true, here's what you do. To become an eagle, listen to the track on YouTube, then make your first flight from something high. Jump off something tall, like a multi-storey car park. I was going to put my own disclaimer in here, but no young kids can watch this video because of the age restriction. And to be honest, if there are people in the world who would climb to the top of that chimney sack in the background and hurl themselves to their death because they think they can magically transform into an eagle, it's no great loss, is it? So who are the people who go to this YouTube channel and want to shapeshift? Well, sadly, lots of them are young children who, because of COVID restrictions, can't go out and play. So they're trying to change into an animal just to be allowed outside. That's tragic. But then there are also adults who wish to shapeshift. And very quickly, a theme emerges in their questions. If I transform into a cat, is it safe for me to have sex with my own cat? If I have sex in wolf form, will I become pregnant with a human baby or a wolf cub? Male wolves are compatible with female wolves, but what other animals can they have sex with? So these are people who are so vile and detestable, they've abandoned hope of finding a relationship with their own species, and their only hope is to magically become attracted to an animal. This sounds like the plot to a Disney film that's gone horribly wrong. Our hero is a fragile, misunderstood loner who discovers the magical secret of changing into wild animals. But instead of going off on a voyage of self-discovery, he spends the entire movie fucking the wildlife. There's the bridge at the local wildlife reserve, covered in silhouettes of foxes and birds of prey. But if you subscribe to Therian Subliminals, it's basically softcore porn. Thanks for watching.